Hi, friends, and welcome back to Handy Dandy Living. And if you're new, welcome. In today's video, we're going to finish our gardening, our vegetable garden. So if you're interested in some tips to get it done, make it quick and easy, stay tuned. All right, y'all. Y'all see that potato? So I had it sitting in the kitchen for a very long time, and honestly, I probably should have thrown it away, but I don't like to waste. So I said, well, since they're already rooting, I might as well let them stay for a while and stay here until I'm ready to put them in the ground. And so that's what I did. These are potatoes that I was going to cook, bought them from the store, had them so long that they began to root. And so I don't like to waste. We're going to put them in the ground and let them multiply. And that's what gardening is all about. It doesn't have to be expensive. So, like I said, we're going to keep it easy. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to do it the quick way. We're going to do it the best way for us. So, if you don't like this way, then fine. You don't have to do it this way. You can start it from seed, start it from a transplant that you started, or something that you, or a transplant that you got from the store. You do what's best for you. But as you can see, I am very excited about these potatoes. So we put 4 in the ground, and we're going to come back later on to see what we harvest. But until then, let's talk about some other ways to garden, make the vegetable garden easy, quick, and simple. So, in my opinion, the biggest tip is to plan ahead of time. Do y'all see the clothes that I have on? I didn't have time to come home, change clothes. And honestly, yes, I did. Let me change that. I did have time to change clothes, but I didn't want to because I knew once I got in the house, changed my clothes, I probably wasn't going to come back out. So, what I did, I bought the soil that I needed over the weekend, and I bought the flowers that I needed. So, plan ahead. What do you need in your garden bed? What do you want to place in your garden bed? Where are you going to place it? Whether you have a built-in, you have bins, you have bags, buckets, you're going to put it straight in the ground. Whatever you do, make it work for you. It doesn't have to be expensive. We just so happen to have this here when we moved here. So this is what we're using. So I have some marigolds here, and I have some zinnias. And marigolds work good with most of the plants that I have here. So the tomatoes, the squash, the potatoes, it helps to keep pests away. So you want to look up what plants or which flowers help to keep pests away. Lavender, sage, thyme, those type of plants or herbs, they tend to help keep the pest away. So again, plan ahead, figure out where you're going to put your plants and what plants or which plants are you going to plant. So think about keeping it easy. If you're a beginner, pick maybe 2 to 3 plants to start out with. If you're more advanced, then pick more plants. But make sure that you pick something that you can keep up with. So I'll give you a little secret. So last year I did maybe 3 to 4 plants, and they all worked well. And it was so easy to keep up with. Well, this year I decided, well, since last year went so good, let's go all out this year. Y'all, I planted these back in April, May-ish. So y'all are just getting the footage late. But guess what? It's still not too late to go ahead and learn from this video. So you can go ahead and plant now. It is not too late. There's always a window for when you can plant things. Anywho, plant your vegetables. Anywho, I fast forward to July. Y'all, I have had a time trying to keep up with this garden because I'm still wanting to work outside of the home. So along with work, I'm having to take care of all of this. And look at this mess, y'all. That was a lot of work to clean up, but we're going to get it done. And that's what this is too. Motivation. You can get it done. So again, make sure that you think about what you want to do, what you want to plant, and what you are able to manage. So if you know that you don't have a lot of time to manage a bunch of vegetables, especially if it's new for you, then maybe just keep it small. So going back to thinking about what you're going to plant and when. So yes, there is a window for the vegetables that you decide to plant. Now you can research this, or if you prefer to just go out to the stores, your Walmart, your Lowe's, even Roses, sometimes they have vegetables depending on where you live. But just look and see what the stores have out. Look at the labels and see when to plant and for your zone. So your zone is where you live. So you look at that, and that will help you or guide you on when to plant your plants in the ground. Now, I will say, while you can put transplants in the ground right now, so you can go to the store, see what they have to put out. If they have it out 9 times out of 10, you can still plant it in the ground. But I personally would not start from seed right now unless you live somewhere where it is saying it's okay for you to start from seed. Again, you have to research what you're planting and where you live. And so as you can see here, I did plant the watermelon. I had watermelon and I planted honeydew because my husband likes honeydew. And then I planted some flowers on the end, some perennials. Now, the purple flower, I forget what it's called, but that flower is a perennial, so it will come back each year. The colorful flowers on the front, once I got to looking at it, I realized that I didn't like it. So I'm just saying that to say that you can play around with your garden. So you can have your vegetables, your fruit, your flowers for the I guess the showy interest. And you play around with it. Now the good thing about the flowers that I'm not so happy about, those flowers are annuals and they won't come back the following year. So it's okay, it's just there for now. And then next year I can plant something different, and I know not to get those colors. And there's the cantaloupe. I forgot I did cantaloupe. So I don't eat cantaloupe, but again, my husband does. And then if it turns out well, then what we'll do, we will share it. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you all see the clothes that I have on? I'm pretty sure it's about 90 something degrees out there. And I also did this work over the span of weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. So I know this is a very short video. However, do not let social media fool you. You do not have to go out there in 1 day, 1 hour, whatever you're thinking that's unrealistic. You do not have to go out there and just go headstrong and get it all done in one sitting. To me, for me, that is not realistic. It's impossible. It's tiring. I have a family. I have other things that I like to do. I work full time, so I can't do that. And so that's why I had to pace myself to, one, pick up the items that I needed. Well, first, research and figure out what I wanted to plant, then go get the items. So on a day that I'm getting the items, that probably wouldn't be the same day that I will put the plants in the ground. So you plan ahead so you're not feeling stressed. You want to enjoy it, or at least I do. I enjoy planting. It's fun. It's exciting to see it go in the ground. It's therapeutic. And when things grow, when you see the flowers, when you see the blooms, when you start to see the little strawberries and the tomatoes come up, it's very rewarding. And plus, you get to eat it. So, this is supposed to be something fun. So, at the least, make sure that you're having fun, you're pacing yourself, you're being realistic with your expectations, and you're being safe.